So after unboxing the first box, you get the first instructions. So unbag everything, and so I would need to grab my, monkey wrench, my crescent wrench, and put everything together. So first things first is that I want to take these right here, these four, the 14 and the 12, take 4 of them, and then I'll just grab this piece. You want to put all the washers on, and then grab the big piece like this and put this on like that. Now I want to just flip it around and screw it in with the washers. Before you tighten them down, I will finger tight everything, just so I know everything fits in perfectly, and I won't have a problem with the rest or the last one because I tightened down all 3 of them. Right now, standing this up like that, I rest it here on my leg, that way it's not. I want to take this right here and put it in here. This one right here, and put that in here. And it doesn't say it wants anything else besides this. Goes in here. You gotta lift it up so the nipple part can go in the hole. See, as you pull it out, you can adjust this. So, see, I pull it out and I can adjust to see the holes. This wants to go all the way in. So when you adjust it, it doesn't come out on you. And lastly, you need to take these 2 right here and take the Allen key that is provided and put this through here, and put this on both sides. The easiest way to put this on is to grab it and then twist and push as you twist, but the last little bit is gonna be a pain in the butt. But anyway, put this on like that, then screw this in to the side. You want it so the Allen key fits flush, not this end, but that end. And so now that that's on, bang that through. Try not to hurt yourself, and then you put this side on. Now this is the first part of this whole assembly, so that's going to be crazy, but I'll try to. But yeah, the last part is this, so you put that in this hole right here. Alright, so this is the next box. It's this piece. Now you don't have to open it up in this order, but I guess if you're watching this video because you bought this system, then you're gonna want to do that. This one's already put together, so just take that in. Make sure you keep that. So this is the next box. They come in, every box is different. Well, I guess, because these are labeled the same as the weights, so I'm not sure. Let's see what's in this box. And this is the best way to open these, is the wire cutters work really good cutting these bands. A bit better than the, whatchamacallit, the razor blade. Okay, so these are the stickers for the weights. So you're gonna have to put that on. And I'm taking each thing in individually, so it makes it easier for me that way. If you take everything individually inside, try to keep everything separated as much as you can, because I think the directions are different for every box. So I think the first box was the only thing that needs to be assembled, and everything else is the whole system. So I might have to just unbox everything real quick, and then, you know, get that out the way, and then I start building it. But we'll see. God. So, I'm thinking this is the owner's manual, the main one, anyhow, because everything is in here, the whole assembly. It looks like it. So, instead of unboxing all these boxes, because I don't have enough room in here, I'm gonna look for these first, because one of them boxes had all, so I had all the screws right here with this box with the stickers, all the screws. It looks like all the screws anyway, so I'm gonna search the boxes for these long ones and these long ones, so I can get this thing together. So what I needed was in the longest box. Now the feet aren't in here, I don't think. I don't see the feet, this part, but this part is right here and right there. So now I'm looking for this part. So I found the feet. The feet are in the long box, but it's the shortest box, but the length is the same as all three of these boxes. So you'll be able to tell, because when you open it, you have the pull bars and everything in here, and here's the feet on the bottom. So I'll get it started, at least while I'm unpacking everything. I can get it built. So one thing about this is cool, because it's labeled step 1. The bolts are labeled step 1, and if you really need assurance, look at the top. So now I'm gonna get started with this by unpacking this. I think using the razor blade for this part is better, so you can cut out in the front You don't have everything falling through the back. So first things first, 125. So you want all 4 of them, 2 for each side. You need 4 144s. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Just cut that out. 4 of them. And then you're gonna need 4 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's cut that out. First things first, I want to do this side. So that is like that. The circle's on the outside. So the little circle is on the outside. So put that like that. But first, get this out the way. Be careful. And then the circle is going to be on the outside. So see, on the outside, that's going to go on the other side. So first things first, flip this up, pop this in, make sure that it comes through, and pop this in, make sure that it comes through. It's cut as a square so it can come through. And then I'm going to just put this on top. And then put the washer in, and then put the nut on. And for this step is not going to be tightened, so you're going to finger tighten this and just let it sit here. I don't know how that's going to happen, but that's how it's supposed to happen. Or tighten it enough, but don't snug it. It says don't tighten it, but I don't think you have a choice in this matter. Well, I mean, I guess you can keep it untightened. So what you do is pull this up and let it fall in the hole, and then you can squeeze it tight, because the square of the nut needs to go in the hole to block itself from spinning. So basically you have to hold it in like this from the bottom, but I'm gonna lean this on the wall, not to damage nothing. Now I'm gonna go on the other side, and you want to make sure this little hole right here, the big hole, the little hole is facing away from each other. So put the bottom in, lean this gently over here, and I'll put the bottom in. I'm going to do the same as the other side. And I'm going to lean it up against the wall. Right, so next, I don't know how to differentiate. I don't know how these, well, this one is the same height almost, but this is longer. So you're going to want this piece out of this one, this piece right here, that looks like. So this is the next step. Now I don't know if this piece is the same or not, but I'm gonna take them both inside. So I opened this box that was in there, and the part that I need for the 2 arms that are in here are right here in this box. So you gotta, who was in this box? Oh, the feet were in this box. So these are gonna go with them pieces that I just dug out. It'd be this, these 2, and this. So try to keep that to where you know where that is. These 2 are both identical, so I only need 1. So I'm gonna put 1 off to the other side. Let me put this over here somewhere so I know where it is later. Right there. Take out the bolts that I need for this is 137 and 144. So 137. 37's right here. I need all 4 of them. And then I will need 144. Saying I would need 8 for each side. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, 8. So I need 8 just for one side. So how you do it, you need 1, 2, 3. Okay, so what I want you to do is I want you to use 2 for this side and 2 for that side, and take 4 for these and 4 for these. And you're going to want 1, 2, 3, 4. 2 for each bolt. Right, like that. I'm setting myself up. 33. I'll take 4 of these, and you're gonna take 8 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then you're gonna take the remaining 4 of these bolts. 1, 2, 3. Put it over here. Put 2 for here. 2 for here. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. So 137 are the long ones. Take one long one. Take this. Take another long one. Do that. And you might just want to take that as well, just to, because I'm going to put these 2 in on either side just to hold it in place. So just to start it out, just grab this, and you might have to move it out a little bit, but I want to, because it's going to be hard for one person, so kind of lean this on you, plug this in here, just a step, grabbing all these, you grab one of these, and put it on the top, like that. And you're going to want to put this through here, put that through this top hole right here, and feed it through. And now, with all of this, see the hooks are up on here, swing this around and hook that in there until it hooks in like that. And these hooks are up. So put the washer on and put a nut on. Just one on this side, just to hold it. And grab the other one and do the same thing. Put this through the top hole, put this through that hole, like that, feed it through, and now I just want to lift this up, pull this over here, just so I have the space, and then everything should come together, like so. Put the nuts on right here, put that on, and then what you want to do is you want the long ones to be this way, and then you want the short ones to be this way, but make sure both sides get a washer. So for my next step, I'm going to need to take both of these in. Put this back in its box, and I need both of these, and I don't believe I need them yet, or maybe it's these ones. I would need either them black ones or these silver ones. And I need 4 of these. They should be long rods, so I'm gonna take them in. I'm gonna just bring all these in just to do it. I like to keep everything tidy, so I'll put all wrappers back in the box over there. And for this little tube thing, this is the bar, the lifter bar, and there's 2 holes that look exactly like the other 4 that you need, but the other 4 that you need have screw holes on both sides. For the next step, you want 131. You want 4 of these, and then 144. You want 4 of them. So 4. Just there you go. Put this down and then cut yourself. This is step number 2, and on the paper it says step number 2. So you know what goes where. So now for this step, I'm thinking that they tell you not to tighten everything down, but I think I might tighten these 2. So I would recommend doing 1 by 1. See how there's screw holes right there? And I don't think it matters which end that you use, but put right here, that in there, and then use a washer. And I don't know how I'm going to do that, but I don't know how it's like this. I guess that's why everything's loose, so it's not hard to lift up. I can lift this side up without lifting that side up, so that makes my life easier. So just finger tighten this. Like that. And then grab another one and stick that one in here and do that. So I'm doing the pole to kind of, instead of screwing it in from the nut down on the bottom, just because it's easier to do it this way. Just finger tighten it right now, because that's all they say do. And then I want to go on the other side and do the same thing. But before I move on to the other side, I want 125 and the washers, and then 144 for each side. So I wanted the black ones, so take 4 for now. And then take 4 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then take 4 of these. These are nice because I can put them in and they go into the hole on the bottom and I won't have to hold it. So if you can see the little patch right there, that says it's going to go in the back. And the front's going to be smooth. The backs are both the same, or I can be wrong. So yeah, they wanted that to be on the inside then, right? Because either way, the patch needs to be in the back. Okay, so I need to figure out which side this one goes on. It appears that the bigger hole, so this wants to go on the other side because the small hole wants to be facing out. And if you can see, that hole is smaller than this hole. I'm talking about the bottom hole, the third one from the bottom. 1, 2, 3. See how big that hole is compared to that one? So this wants to be on the other side because that little hole wants to be on the outside. Let's take this one and turn it around. See how the big hole? I'm thinking that one of the big rods are going to go in there that way, and then it screws in from the smaller hole. And another way to tell is, see how big this hole is? They want the bigger hole on the inside of the machine. The way to know is if you're doing the left side first or the right side. This is the left side to me. You want to look through the hole, and this hole closest to you wants to be bigger than the hole on the other side, if you can see that. So I'm gonna put 1, 2, 3, 4, and I'm gonna prop it up like I did last time and set it on my foot and go like that. And I'm gonna do one like this and try to hold it with the hand. So maybe I should do this and better, because so it doesn't want to tilt that way, and I have this. So put one of these on, and then did I even get the nuts? Yeah, they're right here, right there. And finger tighten all of these, and I'm gonna do 4 of these, and then I'm gonna do the same for the other side. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and then do the same exact thing for the other side. Put these 2 in with this and that, and then put this side in, and then I'll bring it back for another step. Gosh, and I did that wrong. You need this because this falls in to the hole, and that goes like that. So now I had a problem with one of these. I was holding it and everything, and I was putting it on, and the bolt wouldn't go in. It would just go in 2 threads. It's because somebody dropped the bolt and one of the threads was bent, and I almost broke the window trying to fix it while I was holding this, and I didn't know it was that. Just be careful. Just be careful if that happens to you, because you don't want to make a bigger problem than you already have. But I finger tightened everything down, so I'm going to move on to the next step. So now you're going to want to unbag the one that says step number 3 right here, step number 3 and step number 4, and get that out the way. And you want these 2 for the next steps. So now you need to figure out which is top and which is bottom. So I figured 1 is up top and 22 is at the bottom, and this is how it wants to face into one another. There's no holes on the other side, so these holes are exactly the same size, and you want the numbers, so the high number is this way, so put this in here like that, and then you want to just grab the other one and do the same thing for that side. But first things first, I'm gonna do this side. You want 2 126s, and then you want 2 147s, and then you want 4 144s. I don't know where the Allen key for this is, but I have one if I need one. So put one of the washers in, run it through, put another washer on, and then put the bolt in. So I'm going to do the same for the other side, and then we'll move on. Now this box, I want these two right here, and they have two, one for each side, a pulley thing that you can pull, but I need to find that. So the piece that I need for them two are over here with that box that I unboxed with all the accessories. So maybe this is used too, but I don't know yet. Just keep it to where you know where this is, because there's 3 pieces to where I found everything. Because for now I just need these 2 pieces. Just take one, and you're gonna have this like that, and you're gonna put this in here like that, and then go up here to this one, put your fingers like that, open it up, and just slide it on down to number 3. Just do the same for the other side. It's going to be like that. I'm going to put this in and then put it right up there on number 3. This piece popped off. So maybe I want to put this back on, because this might help it slide. So, putting that back on, I guess it's, I don't know why it's not, I ought to figure that out. So I guess just be gentle with it and just kind of wiggle it until it goes on, I guess. I don't know. Maybe you put it on after. Yeah, probably. Just put it on after. You can't, because this lip won't come through. So maybe it's backwards. Maybe I'll put it back on. Backwards. Let me try it one more time. I don't want to put it together wrong with without the piece, but you know, if it gives me no choice, what the heck? Maybe this side was backwards. When it fell off, I put it back on backwards, but I got it. So I put it on number 3. So for this step, still step number 3, I want to find a bunch of little rods because I want to screw them in from the other side, and they're going to be sticking out. So maybe it's in the box that I didn't open up yet. The little knobs, no nub pieces that I need for this were here the whole time. So I opened up the last box, but they were not in there. So they're right here with that box that you opened up. So just cut it open and you'll see right there. And then you'll have a threaded, how it goes, the threaded area goes in here and it's going to be screwed in from the back. So every one is going to get one like that. One, and then all right here too. So you're going to want what? 145 and 140. So you're going to want 145, and you're going to do it for each one. So take one of them, and then take one of these, and you're going to make these tight. I mean, I don't see why these need to be loose. That's just going to be one extra thing you're going to have to do later. So just tighten these up. The front is made so you can put an Allen key in here and make them tight. So put the wrench here, then put the Allen key in the front and make it tight. But I'm going to do that for each one with these and these. Step number 3, the last ones, and then we'll move on. And for Allen keys, I have, this is the metric, and or whatever, maybe this is the metric, I don't know, the sticker came off, but Autocraft. These are nice, and they have the ball, so you can put it on an angle, depending on what you're doing. So, I just find the right bit, because nowadays they use so many different, I don't know which size is which size, so I got this size, and you just put this on so you don't scratch nothing, and you just tighten it up. Snug. I mean, you can't make it too tight unless you have a gun, but snug is good. So you do every hole except for the one above this patch right here. And now this Allen key is nice because see, like let's just say the wall was right here and I couldn't pass it and I wanted to do it real quick. You can angle it up like that. See, like that, and then you can twist it. That's okay. So this and this is trash, and there's 2 more left. So I'm not losing anything. I may just take these last 2 and put them together. I'm not sure where they go yet until it says, until it tells me, but I don't want to lose anything. So the weights right here, they want me to put them black weights on right there, so I'm going to tighten the bottom of this, because once I put these weights on, it's going to be really heavy, and I can tighten these by kind of putting my finger right here, and it locks, so I can tighten everything down. But I'm going to tighten these down. I mean, they're already snug them up a little bit better for my liking. So let me do that. Let me get this out right here. Rest that. And snug this up a little bit better. Foot underneath like that, and then, get it to the size of. This way, that way. So that's snug right there. So I might just snug the other side too, because I don't know how easy this is going to be to lift later. And I might move it over an inch or so. So I'll go right there. For this side as well, I just stick my foot underneath like that. Where's the wrench? I need to figure out which way I was tightening it. So that's untightening it. So I'm probably go this way to snug it. Alright. So see how this wiggles? I don't want no wiggle like that. So let me, because this is the only way I can snug it up. It's from the bottom, and the weight's gonna be, oh my gosh, it's gonna be heavy. So that way I don't have to worry about that coming loose later for them. Even though it's gonna be wedged in between. But now, what I do is these things that I brought in here, put this aside, and this goes in the middle, these, so keep that there. Now I need the weight shields, and this one is going to go right here, and then this side, this one is going to go on this side, and then this one right here is going to go like that. So it's going to go back here, it's going to go on just like this. So kind of wiggle it in a little bit, the way that it. So here I'm going to take the 115. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 for each side. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then I assume 7 of these, 7 of them. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now match them up with the washers like so. Just get yourself set up and make sure you find the right Allen key. After you set yourself up, you're gonna wanna, I'm just gonna put these in and I'm gonna make them tight, just because once I get all this weight on, and it's gonna be hard to make everything tight. And I think I just might tighten up this and this as well. Maybe I might just tighten them all up. Tighten all these up. Make sure you put them in first, just so you make sure everything goes in, because it seems like it wants to sit weird with one end, and you have to kind of mess with the shield, pick it up a little bit for it to go in correctly. Really giving me a hard time, and everything's leaning back and forth and nothing lines up. So I'm going to just tighten all these down, even though the instructions say not to. I'm going to, so that's up to you to make that decision. But I don't think it's going to be a big deal. So I was able to tighten these down by putting my finger, wedging my finger down here. But these are a little bit harder because I can't wedge my fingers down. So what I did was I kind of got something straight. Just get something, putty knife, whatever you have, and just wedge it up so the bottom of the bolt catches and it doesn't turn. And then until you get it tight, it no more. And then finish it the rest of the way. But you don't want to strip it out, so kind of use it as long as you have to. Because once you strip the bottom out by letting go too soon, then you're crap out of luck. So see, now that is just snug it up tight. You don't want to break no threads, just make it tight. And now I'm just going to tighten this down and these four down. I'm going to keep this loose because something might screw into there later. I do not know. So I'm just going to make these tight. Now that I made the frame tight, it's not hanging anymore. So these screws line up a bit better. And I just lift because these screws aren't tightened down yet. And then make sure all these screws go in first. And then you can tighten them down one by one. Where's the washer at? Here it is. Now I got them all in. I'm just going to tighten everything down one by one. And I'm going to do the same for the other side with that one over there. For this part, you want to line everything up. So you want 17 of these on each side, plus this one is 18. That's the top. So put them all in with the sticker side facing the wall. So on this side, and then do the same thing for that as well. Let me do this first. 2 holes go here, and then this goes in the middle hole afterwards, and you can put these on first. Now that's done, this should be 5, 5. One for this side and one for this side. So now that looks like that, 17 of these, 18 is this. So you want to carefully take 5, 10, 15, and just put them all on there. 5, 11 pounds, and then 22 pounds. It don't have to be perfect, but at least make sure it looks nice. I guess start all of them from this edge if you're gonna do that, and then make sure that that's done. It's all in line. Take this and put the arrow down and make sure the holes line up like that. Actually, don't put it in yet. You want to find one more other piece first. Pieces that you want are right here, these two, and it says to cut these two out. These are 1/14, so you want one on either side, and you want to put this on here like that, and I guess this would be the tension. And this would go on here like this. I guess that would be like the tension. of what you want the rope to be or something. So just put a couple of threads on and prep the other side while you're at it. Both to the same as you can. Put this in a little bit. I might just put it up to the boat. And you want this, one for each side, 128, and this is 147, step 5. And what you're going to do is put this in, and you're going to try to line this hole up to right there, like that. So, and you're just going to want to make this tight back here. Now is my monkey wrench and my crescent wrench. Now I tighten this down, get it snug, and then check the back and make sure that's snug. Okay, so that's good. So now what you need to do is find the pin, and that will have a rope on it. And so they were right here. So this is what they want me to put in here. Now these being right here, I think they wanted me to put this underneath here first. So that's what sucks. So let me try this side. Yep. So that goes like that. So this goes here like this. That's what I forgot to do for the other side. So now I gotta take every single one of these out and put this at the bottom. So make the same mistake I did and put them all in before you put these on the bottom. When you're putting these weights on, don't use your back, use your legs, because you may pull a muscle, and that is not fun when you pull a muscle on your back. I have this, and I'm not sure where this goes, so I'm gonna undo this, and I'm just gonna put this in here with that. I mean, I'm not sure where else I should put it but in here. So just do that. I'm just gonna tighten this all the way down to this bolt, because it just doesn't make sense. Anywhere else it goes, I don't know. I just don't know. But anywhere else that it goes, it's gonna travel with this together anyway. So it only makes sense that it's on this. Whatever weight that you put it on is gonna, this is gonna go up with this whole thing. So, you know, it just makes sense to put it right there instead of anywhere else. This side is done. This is done. So instead of undoing this for the other side, you get ahead of the game and just go like that. And I couldn't do this for that because I already tightened this up. So you want to put all the weights on like that, but on the other side with the weight thing, because that's how it says it's done. So I'm just going to do it like that, how it says it's done. I mean, it would be more convenient because you could see it better if it was on this side, but I'm just going to put it together how they want me to put it together, because that's how they want me to do it. So let me get the other side done. Okay, so I put this side on, and see what happened? This is on this side, not on that side where I want it, and it isn't on the other side either. So I guess I could do that, but I want to do it right, and because so I'm gonna flip all of them. I need step 6, so make sure you put this back so you don't cut yourself. And the trash, put it in a designated spot. And I need step 6. So this would be 6 and 7 right here. So break this free. Now, back out here, I want to, for the next step, is this doesn't need to come in yet. I believe it's this one and the other one that looks like this one. Or maybe I'm wrong, because that doesn't even look like it's right. This is one of them right here that I need, and I need another one that looks just like this, and set this in this box for now. And I need these two. These two. This big one right here. And then the other one is identical to this right here. And another one of these is right here. So I need these 4 for the next step. So let me take these in the house. For this step, I'm gonna put the little arms on first. So now I'm going to take, for this step, I want 142, 32, 132, and 4 of these, and I want 144. So I'm going to take 4 of these out. So for the first step though, I'm going to use only 2 of them. So let me find that other Allen key to make sure that goes back in its space, so I'm not losing anything. And I believe this Allen key works for this. Oh no, I need to find the right size again. But I want to make sure everything's perfect. This is like this. These 2 things are going to be on the top, it shows. So because the back will rest on this, I can put this on later. So that will go in like that. Well, actually, it won't rest in there, but these 2, and pop them in right here. But I wouldn't tighten everything just yet until I get the whole assembly together, and I'll tell you when I do all that. So let me put this in. See, this is where this comes into play. You can angle it. Now I'm going to do the same for the other side real quick. So for the next part, I want one for either side. So one for one side I want, and then one for the other side. But I want 4 of these, 2 for each side, and I want 2 of these. So I'm going to drop off 1, 2. They both look identical, so I don't think it really matters which side goes which, because they look exactly the same. So what you want to do is take one and fit it in here like so. Everything should follow, especially this should follow. This goes in here like that. This should fall in there like that. And this should fall in here like that. So just rest that there. Now this goes in here like that. And goes in there like this. And then the washer right here. Then another washer goes in on the other side. And this gets tight. So now I'm going to tighten up the bottom of both of them. Now I'm going to tighten up the bottom of this and the bottom of this just to have it tight. Before I tighten the other side, I'm going to put that on first. So grab this and then grab this, because I want everything to be nice and before I start tightening everything down. So put that in there, make sure it falls in the square. Just push this over a little bit, make sure that goes in, and then see, this goes in here perfectly. So put this one goes on here, and then make sure that follows through like so, and put another washer in, and make sure this is hand tightened. I don't want to tighten nothing up here until I got the whole assembly up there done. So now I want to tighten this part down. So let me get the right size on here. So what I want to do now is take the 135s, take all 4 of them, and take 4 washers, 144s. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I'm gonna finger tighten these to lock all these together, but finger tight until we have everything together. I can't find one bolt in here, but it's not a big deal because it goes in there, and I don't know where a piece is, so I'm just going to put everything together, and maybe I'll see if it looks like it looked like in a picture or not. But take it out though is this, and this is what I'm gonna need, but I'm just gonna put it together so I don't lose it for later, because the piece might pop up somewhere. I just don't know what it looks like. Sure, I'll run into it later, but now I need 137, two 144s. And then I need these. So take two 137s. And it's going to be the same as last time. Is one of these steps, and you'll recognize it. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take this one, the other one, wherever I put it. Oh, right here. And I'm going to use this. I'm going to put this up here. To get it started, I'm going to go like this. Just like I did this one. Put it up here. Put this through here. Through this hole. And kind of bump this up. So basically what you want is to take your time and I didn't tighten these down. Because see, I have to undo it a little bit. And feed this through here, so it's like that. Make sure it has a washer though, and that goes like that. And do the same thing for the other side, but the top hole, and kind of wiggle it until it comes in, and you want flush all the way down. So kind of make that flush like that, then take this with the up part and stick that in there so it will hold itself like this. Stick it up like that, that way this goes in, and then carefully take a washer and a bolt. I only have a bolt, so just put the darn bolt in just to hold it. And then move this out some. I didn't tighten this yet, so kind of untighten that a little bit. And just figure the way it fits like that, and then push this out to kind of get it in like that. There we go, I got it. So, and just because I tightened all this up, because look at all that, that's going to be hard unless you got a gun small enough to stick in there. So just kind of work at it. And you gotta get this bolt through somehow. I don't know how I'm gonna do that because the whole thing's not even showing right. So let me just take the other one and go like this. Put that on, because the bottom I know will go through. Right here like that.
I'm about to grab some food. You want anything?
Where are you going? So everything goes in fine, except for that one. And I need to find this washer for this one. I don't know where it went. So that's that. I think the washer, I think I picked it up too, though. You know what? Let me just use another one, because I know I lost it back there somewhere. So I'll just use another one. Make sure that side's on. Make sure that side has a washer. Yep. I need to get this through somehow. Now that won't come through. So what I'm gonna try is to like that. But see, I'm not strong enough. Maybe. I gotta, if I go like that, so here I am all by myself. So I'm gonna try to make something work. Maybe I can push out on this and that'll come in. There we go. There we go. So let me grab one of these and grab this and plop this right here. Let's take these 133s and take the rest of these. So it'll be 2, 4, 6, 8. And I want to put these in the opposite holes. Just like this. But I want to put these in here. Like that. Washer. And go like that. And then put a washer on this side. And then put a bolt. But I might have to use that trick that I used here to bend this, and we'll see. What I ended up having to do is loosening these bolts up so I could lift it up some and get the hole to lift a little bit, and I could wiggle it up and down. So now I want step 8 right here, and I want that piece right there. So what I want to do is it wants me to take 128, 146, so take out all 4 of them, or just 2 for now. Take out 146, so you're going to need most likely 2 for each. Alright, in this case it says 1, so you want 2 bolts. And it says get out 2 of these to go with 2 of them, so 144, and then I'm going to want 2 147s, so grab 2 of them. Okay, so how they want this is they want these 2 holes right here. So you're gonna grab this like this, and then you're gonna grab a bolt, one of the big washers. The big washer is gonna be on the outside, and then you're gonna, how that's gonna be. So you can let that rest right there, and then, oh boy, that's gonna be a pain in the butt. So they want you to put this in and then do this like that. So let me put this in my pocket. Let me try to have this, and I'm holding that up because it doesn't reach to the other end. So I guess you want to, I guess you're going to want to try to hold it by twisting it a little bit like this. I don't know how it's going to work, but this is how it works. So somehow thread this on. You have that side stuck on, You know, I threaded a couple threads. Stick this in here and do the same thing for that. And then what you're going to do is take the other two, the remaining two, and do the same thing. Put the big washer on the outside, little washer on the inside. So now for this step, you want 131s, the last four bolts. And then you want 4 of these. And how you want to do it is, where are they at? They're probably over here. It's these right here. I'm gonna take this and see the screw holes right here. So pop this in and then put this just like that. And then put the screws in there. Make sure you don't cross thread nothing. It's kind of hard, this big machine. So they're big threads. Either they don't go in or how easy they go in. Just finger tighten it. And I'm going to tighten these down with my wrench. Just so the 4 bolts that I know that are tight already up the top, and it's the less work I gotta do later. Take the other one right here, plop it in just like that, and screw everything down. And I'm just gonna tighten 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna tighten all 4 of them. On to the next step are these, which are right here. So I'm thinking there's 2 with this slab right here, and then there's 2 for the other side as well. So no, this is 1. Actually, you need 1 on this side, 1 on that side, and 2 for this side. I don't think it really matters what happens now, because they're both the same thing. So this goes on this side right here like that. Now what you want is, you want 4 of these 133, and then 4 144s times 2, so that's 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then you want these 4, 3, 4. Not these 2 right here to them. So this is 4, so dig this out. Now, they want you to put it a certain way, but I'm going to reverse it. Here's why. The way they want me to put it is this way. And I'm not going to do that because these threads are sharp sometimes, and if you run by them with your ankle, you can cut yourself some of the times. So instead of running them from the inside to the outside, I'm going to run them from the inside to the outside, from the outside to the inside. So now get your washer, because everything is going to be working out inside of here, so you're not going to be on the outside. So it just makes more sense that if you're going to be on the inside, you might as well make it comfortable for you. But before you do this, make sure this is tight, right? It'll be hard to get to, and make sure them are tight. We already tightened them, so make sure these 2 are tight right here, and I already tightened them. So put a washer, bolt, washer, and then put the nut, and do the same thing for all 4 of these 1, 2, 3, 4, and tighten these down. And then I'm going to do the other side. I did both ends, and I tightened them up. And as you can see, you walk past here and you're working out and you're high off endorphins and you cut yourself. Now, cutting yourself on this side versus this side is more likely. So just imagine if this was in here. Everything is in here, so you're going to be inside here. So you're going to walk past here before you walk past here. So it just makes more sense to me. The next step is you want these 139, they say, and then you want this, and the number came off, so I'm not sure what this number is, but this is step number 9. It should be 8, 9, and then you want the last 2 bolts, which the number isn't here either. It came off of this 141. Put this right here, trash that, and you want these 2. Being like this, you want to take this out. Make sure these don't fall out. That's probably why that thing was in there. I'm going to take a washer. Take 2 washers and the nut. And you're going to do the same thing for both sides. You're going to put the washer through, like so. And then make sure these 2 pieces are in there. Put this in there. Put this through. Washer. And then the nut. You're going to do the same thing. How it should look. Put the nut washer in here. Put the bolt in here. And the nut washer and the nut goes on top. And repeat on the other side. The same. Now, there's them 2 poles that don't have. They're still outside, so I have to bring them in. But first, you want to locate where these are. The square on the bottom. And you want 140, 124. So this is 124 right here. And you want to just get them started. So you want the Allen key to be on the outside, so you can use the Allen key later. And just put it in, just to have it set up already. Everything's set up for you. Find the right Allen key first. So this is nice. Got the right Allen key. Put that in here. And that way I can get this started. Put it in a little bit, just so it doesn't come out and you lose it. Right there. Other part you want to locate are these right here. The things that you, like that. I don't know what they're called, but they're pretty light. I'm guessing this, and this. Locate the one with the hook. Take both of them. That way you can have everything that you need. Now locate this. Is this, I believe. So there's 2 of these. So let me find the other one. So I've located everything. So now you want to take one of these, and you want to take one of these, and both ends are the same. I checked. So you want to take this and put it in here like that. You want to take this because it's going to go like this. So you want to take this in here like this. Make sure everything stays on. And open the two springs. Both sides are the same of the springs. Flat, flat. So it wouldn't matter which end goes which, but this spring goes on. And then this washer goes on. And then I'm thinking this goes on to impact to take some more of the thing off. I found the other one of this, and this goes like that. Just like this. So that's how it wants to be. Spring, big washer comes with the spring, and then this thing, and then this thing, just like this. Lastly, you want to take this. I'm not sure which way it goes. So it wants you to go like this. So this goes like that. So this goes on here like this, but it should just be like that. I understand. So now you want 142 and then you want 121. So 142, 121's right here. So just take 2 for now, because I'm just doing one side right now. And then take 142, and there's 2 for each side, so just take 2 for now. Figuring out the Allen key situation. It's not that one, so I might need that one again. So what you want to do is you want to figure out which Allen key, and it's this one right here. So what you want to do with this is make sure that that's out like this. So you want to pick this up, and as you can see right here, indented. So this wants to go in there, just like this, in the indented spot. And this screw is pointing in. So now there should be 2 holes right there, and they should be threaded. So put the screw in, the washer on, how it's going in. So now put this end in, and you notice how I didn't tighten the other side until I got this side to go in. And now I'm just gonna make sure this catches first, and then make this side tight, and then make that side tight. One, and I kind of had some troubles, but a little persuasion made it work. So now you're gonna make this tight. You know? Make that tight. But don't put this screw in yet. So make this tight. What I'm gonna do is the bottom. So you want 133 right here. Take one of these, 133. Then you want 2 144s. So take 2 of them. 1, 2, and 147. For this, you want to do the same as these bolts. I like to put it on the outside. So feed that through. Make sure it comes out the other side. Make sure that it's through here. So it looks like it. Everything's in here. and then tighten this up. But before you do, yeah, okay, I was getting scared for a minute. Now tighten that up. There, and they want you to put 122 in here, but I'm not going to do that just yet because the pole might slide up and down depending on when I tighten up the rest, including this. So I'm going to do that last. What it's telling me to do is to get both of these. Before I do anything, I need these right here. No, it's not these. It's these. So I need another one of these. Wherever this is. Just found it. So I need 131. So I'm going to take 2 for now. Actually, I might just take all of them. And then you need this 144. You need all of them. 8. So and then you need 147. Take all of them. And you're gonna make this tight. I'm gonna tighten all this down. So now, grab this. Here, I'm thinking the longer end goes like that. This, then you want the washer, stick it through. Then you want another washer and a bolt. And you want to tighten this up. And you want to do the same thing for the bottom. And I'm going to come over here and the longer side like that, the oval ends out. So I had to take it off again. So now that you got all these bolts, you want to take this and this diagram is for this side over here. So how this side wants to be is, I'm thinking the long end wants to be like that. So this wants to come in. So if that end wants to be on the outside, so this end is going to be like this. So it's going to look like that. So basically like this. And then that comes, it goes like that. And the bolts want to come in from the outside, so let me do that like this, and let me plug this in like that. You see it's on this side, the outer edge. So now just push this in, put this right there like that, and put this like that, and then this goes like that. So, because this is the longer end, wants to be on the inside. So does this, be like that, curved end out. So it wants to be like that, but that wants to be on the outside as well. Put that side on yet, because I gotta put the pole in, and the pole's not gonna go in far enough to put this in. So I'm gonna have to, that's probably why you have to bolt it. And I'll show. Let's grab this thing is going to be for this side. So that's going to be like that. So I'm guessing this is going to be for this side, like that. Let's grab the pole over here. This is the pole. So now let's take this, because see where this hole is? Maybe this hole matches with this, because a screw goes in here so you can latch it later. I'm going to put this right here like that, and I'm going to slide this in here like that, and then you can catch it like this, slide everything in, and this wants to slide on like this, and gotta get this out the way to slide this like that. So this has to get out the way to come in all the way like this. So fix that to the right screw hole, and I want to get this out of the way real quick. So let me grab 120 is this, and then 113 are these ones right here. And now the step number should be on the bottom of the page if you ever get confused. They make that pretty easy. Now figure out which one of these Allen keys work with. So basically you want to make the hole visible enough, and then pop this in and make sure that is tightened down. You just make this tight. That way you have less little things. I start to get confused myself. I just make it tight, get it out the way, and do this side as well. Before you tighten this end completely, you want to not forget about this, and you set it up the way it was supposed to be. So now stick this in here, and you want this to go right here, and you want to put these nuts in. So where are they at? Where did I put them? They're right here. This in here. Figure that out. Get that in first, and then stick that in, and then get that away. You can get the bottom end like this, and you can squeeze back like that and fit that in. So now make these tight as well first, and then you're gonna make that tight, or it doesn't really matter. Now going back to, I don't want to lose my page, so going back to where I said that I didn't know where something was. What was that? That was right here, 42. So right there is that one. It goes in this. Chain is where this is 42. So empty this chain thing out, and then here's another one. So how it wants me to do it is this little piece wants to be on the inside. So you want to take your two right here. So you have one washer in here, one washer, so feed it through like so, Now, nothing's tight, so it should be able to go through. I don't know why. It's not. It's gonna give me some problems now. I have to use this one more time and put this right here. Hopefully that works without bending everything. No, it's bending everything. Or maybe I can like, there you go. I got that. So now I put this on, put the washer on, and then I guess I just tighten this up when I tighten everything up. So now do the other side. And there. So now that's out the way. Now, okay, so I think 97 is in here already. Maybe. But just in case, I'm going to keep it loose. I'm not going to tighten it. And I need 119 right here. Figure out which Allen key. It's probably this one. No. Probably a bigger one. It's this one right here. So we're just going to take that out because I'm going to tighten it super tight later. But now I'm just going to put this on like that. Take the screw and just screw it in on the end. So, yeah, bearing's still correct, and tighten this up, and then do the same, finger tighten it and do the same for the other side. Take it out as much as you can. Try to pull it this way. There's the last one right here. Undo that. You gotta undo this for as far as you can, so you can make sure that this actually reaches to the other side. Right here. Make sure this actually screws in. So I might have to do is kind of untighten this a little bit. Maybe because I got a lot of threads in here. I don't know. Man. I need to figure out why I did that exactly. I unscrewed some of this on the other side, just so I can screw some in on this side. And it looks right, but you don't have to tighten it super tight now. Do it last. So this is the confusing part. So we're going to take it one step at a time. So you're going to take this, and we're going to start from the front and work our way from the back. So separate this. Since I got this, I'm going to take 130. I'm going to take two of them right here. I'm going to take two, and then I'm going to take 4 washers. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then I'm going to take 47s right here. So let me take 2 of them. So come over here, and I believe these 2 are the same size. They're the same thing. And this is smaller. So you need 2 of the big ones right here. So what you want to do here is take a bolt, washer, put it in here, and then run it through here, and then bolt, and then a washer. Just remember what you need to tighten up. So now you're going to want to take this and then put this right here, just like that, and then put that in here. So take your bolt, your washer, and put it in here, and then put that right there. And you're gonna do the other side, do this first, then I'll show you how this works, and then I'll do the other side. Same thing, take a 130, take 2 144s, and take 147, and grab a wheel, big wheel. This wants to run like that, go like this, and it wants to run like that. So this will run in here like that. Or if this is a thing, we're not gonna. Okay, so I see. Because this thing's here, this is gonna run through that and then pull this all the way down, because this is going to be running on the wheel and that will be interfering, but it doesn't show you that. So like all the rest, you want to put this in here. You want to put this with the washer, 1 washer, and feed this through here. Make sure it goes through the wheel. If it works with me. Almost. Okay, so it went through. So now you want to put the washer in, and this. Now, because this is going to be running in here like that. So see how smooth that will run? That would run smoother than being on top. I'm gonna take another one of these, 2 more of them, and then 1 more of these, and take a big wheel over here, big wheel, and feel around. I'm thinking the cable goes this way, so you would have to take this cable, bring it around here like that, and find the tip of it, because they want it to go in. There's a little beam right here, so you want to come in this way like that, and I'm going to run this through. You put a wheel, the large wheel in here, run that through, come over here, and then run this through. So make sure everything's finger tight. And now see, there's a bar right here, but the bar's right here, and the cable wants to run along the wheel of this bar, not over the bar, along the wheel. So the bar wants to be here and the cable's here. They want me to run the cable through this hole right here. So do that. Yeah, you're on the right track. Same exact thing, but this, 2 of these, 1 of these. But the only difference with this is that you're going to get a little wheel. So this is the smaller wheels. These are 98s, and the bigger wheels are 99s. How they want this to go is that 1, 2 holes. So this wants to be like that. That wants to be like this. And then that's gonna go. This is gonna be like that. And that's gonna go in like that. Just like that, because this is gonna go back up through that other hole. So count 1, 2. Tight on the second here. Second hole does it. So finger tight this. And at the end, I think I may just tighten everything down. So that goes like that. So now they want me to feed this up through here. Like that. Make sure everything's caught. Everything's on its wheel. See, there's a beam. So. Okay. Now, where does that want to be? That wants to be in there or up here? Up here. So 29. So the next part need 127. And then 129. And then I need to grab a big wheel, the 99 wheel right here. Now, this goes like that, and then that goes up there like this, like that. And then this doesn't have no washers, I don't know why, but that's what the instructions say. So, put that, find the hole, and just feed it through. Now you want to find this, and this wants to be fed through here, like so. What 135 is right here. Take 1 of them, and then take 2 of these 91s. 91, and then take, where's it at? 147. So 2 of these, or 1 of them. And take a big wheel, put the 91 in like this, put the wheel up like that, and it's gonna pop in here, and that goes like this. Find a hole, match the thing up with the wheel. That goes in there. This goes like this. That's 133. So 133 is right here. So take out 1 of them, and it wants 4 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4. I know this doesn't say step 12, but it is. It's 12-1, and that's 12-2. So take 2 of these. 1, 2, and I don't know if this is 41. And then take a small wheel, 98. This wants to not be on this side, but be behind, right here, like that. So you want to take it like this, and make sure it's straight. And then take it again, and run it down here, under in this hole, and then pull it out this side. Like that. Bolt, take the washer, put this in here, take the wheel, somehow make it run around the wheel like this, and hold it as you put the thing through, like that. And then bringing out this other hole right here, and here, like that. And then run this right here. And now you need the bolt. Would be one of these, 147, and then put it in, just like this. And you want to do that again for right here. So take the 133 right there. We have 2 washers. Take 2 of these, and then take 147 and take a 98 and put the washer in. Put this in. Let that go like this. Let this go like that. Yeah. And this goes like this. I have to repeat this on the other side. But, yep. Right here, this side's done. Next part, I need 134 right here. And then I need 2 washers, and I need this. And I guess they just want me to make it tight. So make sure all the wheels, all the wires run. I'm guessing what's going to be tight is this second hole. So bam, put it like that, put it like this, and then tighten it up. And this right here, drop it down like that, put your thing on. That's a lot of weight, so I'll just do it with the 5 pound. And you have to hold this, and just, there you go. So now I gotta do the same thing for this side. I have a diagram for the other side, so I'm just gonna repeat what I just did the other side in. But this, I don't want, the reasons why I did that, this will kind of defy the point of doing that. So now, where did that go? I gotta figure out where that piece went. Did it fall out? It went right here. Dang it. I don't know how I'm gonna get that now. But I need to take this out too. So maybe I'll get it then. Take that out. Now here they are. So put it in this way for safety purposes. Just because I can Now it doesn't really matter that much, so put that in there, and then tighten this back up. And the same thing for that one right there. I'm gonna switch that around. The other way, I did it right. Put it back in right, washer, and do that. And then put that in, like so. Make sure this goes in the hole. Then put that, and then put the washer. And then do that. I just want to take that out. I just want to put this on this side because you're going to be messing with it with your fingers. Sometimes these sharp edges are annoying when you're working out and you cut yourself. So that is that. And then this side is done. Moving on to step 13, right here, is these plates right here. So I have to take these out, and there's 2 in here. So you just need, well, actually there's more than 2. Okay, so you need for the other side. But what you really need is 142 and 115. Take 4 115s, 115, 115, 3, 4, and take 142. 142 are these little boys right here. These little ones right here is 142. And get the right Allen key. Right here. And you're gonna put one side right there, one side right there, and then the other side's on the other side. So first things first, take this and go on the outside right here. And bam, 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 bam. I'm gonna do this first, and then there's one on the other side of here, and then that, and then the other side to kind of cover up all this crap. Kind of cover up all this stuff. So 1, 2, 3, 4 on both sides, this side and this side. So you need to do both sides. Before these shields go on, you're going to want to tighten everything down, right? Because see, the shields are going to go on, and then it covers up that wheel right there. So everything's going to have to be tightened. So not everything, just that wheel. But I'm going to tighten all the wheels down. I'm going to tighten all the wheels down right now. And then we'll go through the frame. And we'll tighten down the frame, what we missed, if you need be. But I'm going to do the wheels. Then I'm going to do the plates. Now that all the wheels are tight, everything's tight, I have to tighten this up because the plate's going to go on top. So if the plate goes on top, then I won't be able to tighten these up. So get this, tighten it up so tight that it's spinning the actual rod. So I can't tighten that no more because it's probably loosening up the bottom. So Make it as tight as you can. You do that, tighten up both of these, just cause I'm gonna start tightening down the frame while I'm doing everything. I'm not just gonna tighten one. I'll grab the wrenches again and tighten 1, 2, 3, 4. So now I want to tighten this down right here. Then lastly is this one. Well, these aren't last. These two are last, and then you want to tighten this between. Okay, so now I'll make sure these are tight. So I might just do it like this. Since I'm already here, I probably get better grip. Now, I'm gonna do the other end. A little Allen key. And I want to tighten this up a little bit better. And I believe that's it for this side. Unless I forgot something. I try to tighten up all the little things so I don't forget. Oh yeah, the screw has little threads, so don't tighten it up too much. So now tighten up 1, 2, 3, 4, and then you can run this back and repeat everything on the other side. Now putting these on. I don't know that these had, but really this should be on the outside, but whatever. I messed it up. It's getting late, but a tip is to put this one on first and then put the corner, then put this corner right here, and then put the two sides, because you will have a problem and the holes don't match up. You need to take a screw out, and when you tighten this up, you should push it up, because now this hole is too low. And I'm stuck trying to get it to thread, which I got it right now. So that's threaded, but that would have been easier. I don't even think it got. So that's supposed to be on the other side, but what's done is done. And now moving on to the next step. Another one I don't know is this piece right here. 130. So 130 is right here, so there should be 2 of them pieces, but I don't know where they are. It does come with its own Allen keys. All you need is a wrench to put this together. So I need the last one, 14 it isn't the last one, but I need 131 and then 144. So 131 and then 144. These right here. So let me get 144. Should be right here. And then this goes in here. And then it goes right in there. Look at the screw hole. One goes right here, for extra weight for later. So put that in. And then I grab another washer, and one should go right down here. Get the screw hole. Should go right in here. So that sucks. I need to figure out how to move it a little bit. And I yank it out a little bit away from the wall. See if that's enough to pop this in here. Yep. And this is just if you want to, I guess, have some round weights. If you get some dumbbells or something. I'm not sure. And then do the other side the same way. The one here. So maybe it would be smarter, because it's such a tight space, to put this one first and then put this in like that. And then that I could just put it on. So because then you might have a problem with spinning it when you tighten it up. So tighten this screw up so it doesn't spin so much. And then tighten it as much as you can. And then snug it. Right now, let's get them out the way. Snug it up. Alright, so this goes in here like that, and that goes in like that. And then the long piece wants to be down like this, so that should go in the top hole over there, like that. And you put a washer, and then you got the nut. Like that. And then you want to just tighten this up to get it out the way. Make sure this goes back like that. Perfect. Like that, make sure it comes out the other hole. However, because if we keep jiggling at it, you get it. And then tighten that up like that. Remember, you want the long ends down. That should be the last 14. Step for 14. So now it's 15. So take this and put this right here like that, and then take this that you used earlier and put it with the lip this way like that. I guess you can take this out if you, when you like, and then take this and you want to put this right here like that piece. Alright, so I got that. I got this is like the last things coming up, so this wants to be either like that or like this. I don't think it matters. Plug this through and then plug that through there. I want this. I want the 145, and I want this. So now that wants to get the washer. This wants to be, the little tube wants to be up front. And then the first hole, so I'm guessing this goes in there just like that. Goes in the hole, comes out the top, and gets this, and goes in here like that. I don't know what goes in there. It might be this. Nope. Okay, so this wants to go on like that, on like that. Find the hole in the back, like that. Or in better fact, from the bottom, the two pieces in that one step. Right here, they were wrapped up. They look like something else. Now you get the auto chains. You take that, put that in there, put this right here, and then do the same thing for the other side, and then put some connection of accessories here. So I'm just going to put these on for right now, and then for these, you can hang everything up in the back. Like this, right here. Allen keys, but they don't even work. So you take the last two screws for there, and then you put this on, the black things, and you screw this in. And I think this is for something. It wants to be like this. So this goes on top of here. Like that. But what? I don't understand. Maybe this goes in here like this. So that locks that. I don't know, but that's it. Jacked up system. Now, jacked up fitness. I have assembly instructions.